This is Rudolf of Germany with his 22nd chapter of educational videos. Hello friends, I am here, as you can see, again out in the beautiful forests of my estate. Many of you requested to see the sub-terrestrial creature Gur, which I had for a few hours shown to the public and had to take off because of too much shock and horror and so on. I am not willing yet to make a second video of him, but I can, as I told you in one of the last videos, can show you on my personal estate a former outlet where sub-terrestrials, subhumans, used to crawl up, usually late at night, to the surface to hunt down rodents and other smaller animals. This particular crack, this particular hole in the earth has 1850 been closed by my ancestors, and since this time I keep a key in my pocket, and I can always open and close it depending if I want to check on the subterranean population or not. It's just a short walk, and I will show you just simply what we are talking about. It's since 150 years practically closed, and I'm going to stand right in front of it. We made a plate above it, as you can see now. This is the hole right here in between. It's up in the mountains, and you can hear maybe the water flowing. This is deep in the forest, and you can see it. Sometimes it is hardly to be detected from anywhere. There's nothing and nowhere anybody around. I just wanted to show you, because people ask me, where are these people hiding, where are they going? These creatures, people is a little bit too much. They are not really people, they are only half human. So this much to this particular subject. As I said, it's early morning and the sun is coming up. I'm sitting here and I was thinking about what is the next revelation I will give you. There is a lot of information which I gave you before. I could go deeper into the subject of meditation, of different ways how to lift yourself up from the state of a regular human being, earth human, to a crossbreed and a godlike creature who has a much brighter horizon, who has conquered life over death, who understands the circumstances and the connections which exist between our race and the race on earth. I will do this, but today I want to make it short and just give you a little explanation about shape-shifting and the doppelganger syndrome, so to speak. Shape-shifting occurs when a tall white alien has generally, psychologically psychological problems. A person like him spends some time on the home planet as a sleeper, goes through different stages of dimensional changes and emotional upheaval, and then returns rather quickly to another mission on Earth. When the spirit of the sleeper, who is coming to Earth as an ambassador, we call him, is not completely calm and settled, he will bring onto the journey to Earth some of the emotional stress and problems with him. This means a clean cut travel from being one creature, in this case a creature from our home planet, to a creature on Earth. So once he's on Earth, takes on his earthly form, it can happen in between that the emotional stress from his other personality on the home planet will break through and also shows in the outer form of the person, and he will take on a reptile form, very slightly overlapping the form of his earthly being. That is the reason when you see a shape-shifting happening, then you know that the person who is shape-shifting is just simply carrying too much emotional ballasts with him from his life on his own planet, from his experiences as a sleeper on his own planet, which are too strenuous for him to let go when he is on his journey on Earth. That is, I would say, the easiest explanation for you when you see a shapeshifter, why these phenomena occur. Then shortly I want to go into the subject of the doppelganger, or the doppelganger in German. This is some phenomena which happens rarely, but it occurs, that even on Earth a tall white alien might end up splitting in two outer forms. That means there is a sleepwalking kind of person and at the same time a fully conscious person split up in two. One, the tall white wanted to take on one shape and has, because of the same emotional problems, split up in two. So you meet, let's say, a tall white, he will speak to you completely normal, and you know him and you don't know that he's a tall white, and then you see him, let's say, in another town 2 hours later, and you try to speak to him and he cannot answer you or just ignores you completely. And that is because this is the sleepwalking form of the other one, and he has not correctly conducted the travel from his home planet to Earth. There have been some accidental situations. They are always on a mental state. That is the doppelganger phenomena, which has one more problem to it. If the tall white encounters his own doppelganger form and runs into himself, recognizes himself, instant death will follow. Nobody can survive to meet his two forms on Earth. It will be a complete breakdown of the system. And if you are looking for the doppelganger syndrome, maybe you can Google it. I don't know if there is any information, but I imagine yes. You find some links to it, but there has never been a real explanation why. This is the first time. As well as the shape-shifting, occurs, people observe it. You can even see some hints in videos, but nobody so far could explain why it happened and the reasons I just told you. For the moment, I believe this is enough information. I will come back to you with a little bit more insights and some practical advice how to lift up your own spirit to higher spheres, so you leave this animal sphere where we call the humans are a little bit more developed animals, since they only eat, drink, copulate and sleep like an animal, and to become a higher being. There are some possibilities, like any other living creature in the universe can develop to something higher, but of course the techniques and also the ways have to be explained and also done. Until then, I wish you a pleasant day, and as you can hear, life wakes up in this jungle here. Jungle it's not, it's a forest. And I sit here very close to the entrance, and let's see, maybe I later enter it and give them some, I throw them something to eat, because they're always happy to get something from me. I wish you a good day. This is Rudolf of Germany speaking. Bye bye.